In today's video, you will learn 3 different economical popsicle recipes to add to your menu and make great profit. Hello and welcome to another recipe. For those who do not know me yet, my name is Andressa, and here on the channel you will find more than 150 popsicle recipes. Are you new here? Then take the chance, Sugardo, subscribe and activate the bell so you do not miss any news. There is a new video every day on the channel. Leave your like at the beginning of the video so you do not forget, and let's go to the step-by-step. With the pan off the heat, add 2 cups of sugar. My cup is 240 milliliters and this is crystal sugar. To make this bubblegum flavored syrup, you will need 2 tablespoons of bubblegum flavored ice cream powder. You can find this flavoring powder in stores that sell party supplies, confectionery products, and ice cream products. Next, add 1 cup of water at room temperature and mix until you no longer feel sugar grains at the bottom of the pan. I mixed very well until I no longer felt sugar grains at the bottom. Now, I will take it to medium heat. You do not need to stir all the time. You should adjust the heat from medium to low, because there will be a moment when the sugar will start to rise and you will need to lower the heat. So I will leave it on the stove, stirring from time to time, and when it reaches the right point, I will show you. Here, the syrup is already at the right point. The point is called thread point. When you dip the spoon and it falls forming a thread, see, I am trying to show it on camera, but it is hard to capture. The syrup is still liquid, but it falls forming a thread. That is the point. You can turn off the heat. Look how beautiful this syrup is. On the video, it looks reddish, but in person, it is pink. And now I can show you clearly the thread point. Look, it falls and forms a thread. As you can see, it is liquid, but it is already at the right point. I will let it cool completely and also show you the point when the syrup is cold. I let it cool in the fridge while recording and it looks very consistent. But after frozen, you will see the syrup stays soft, not hard. It is at the right point. I will transfer this syrup to a squeeze bottle that I use exclusively to fill the popsicles. It makes it much easier to put inside the bag. So before making the base, I will fill all the bags. The bag I am using is size 6 by 24 and the amount of filling you add is up to your taste. To make the economical popsicle base, I will add 10 tablespoons of sugar, 5 tablespoons of powdered milk. It can be the cheapest one you find at the market to keep this recipe very economical. If you prefer to make it without powdered milk, you can. Just make it with sugar, ice cream stabilizer, and the other ingredients. 1 tablespoon of ice cream stabilizer. For flavoring, I will also add bubblegum flavored powder. I am adding 3 tablespoons. Who remembers when everyone loved Babalu gum? There were other flavors too, like grape, tutti frutti, strawberry, mint. If you want me to teach you these other flavors, just comment and I will teach them too. After adding the dry ingredients, I will mix very well before adding the milk. Finally, I will add 1 liter of whole milk at room temperature and mix very well. I like to do it this way, but if you prefer, you can use the blender. I like doing it this way because I save time in production. I do not need to let the base rest to remove foam, because made this way, it does not create foam. I mixed well, and as you can see, it has a light pink color. Since I want this popsicle to be very eye-catching and remind of Babalu, I will add a little soft gel food coloring in pink. This part is optional, and look at the difference. It created a beautiful color just as I wanted. Now the base is ready to fill the bags. While making the base, I left the syrup-filled bags in the freezer to chill a bit so it would not mix with the base. Now I will add 100 milliliters of base in each bag. And it turned out just the way I wanted, pink and very eye-catching. I will finish filling the other bags, take them to freeze, and then show you the frozen results so the video does not get too long. I am back to show you the wonderful result of this economical and super creamy popsicle. If this video helped you in any way, share it with someone you know who needs extra income or just wants to refresh in this heat. I am sure your mouth is watering now. Look at this result and the syrup dripping. The yield was 10 units. I hope you really enjoyed this recipe. Now stay with me and let's go to the second recipe. The second recipe is this natural watermelon popsicle, quick and easy to make with few ingredients. In the blender, add diced seedless watermelon. I am using 1 kilogram of diced watermelon. I bought half of a watermelon and cut it in half. This half weighed 1 kilogram. Depending on your watermelon size, it may vary. I am saying this to give you an idea. While adding the watermelon, here are some tips. Taste the fruit. If your watermelon is not very sweet, you will need to add a little sugar, but just a little so it will not be too sweet. In my case, the watermelon is already very sweet and I will fill the bags with condensed milk, so I did not need to add sugar. Now just blend for 2 minutes. I I do not know what happened, but I thought I was recording, and I was not when I added 300 milliliters of water to help blend and 1 tablespoon of ice cream stabilizer. I will leave it in the video description. This part is optional, but since I wanted a stronger color, I added a little red gel food coloring. I blended for about 2 minutes, and as you can see, it foamed. So it is important to let it rest and remove the foam with a spoon before filling the bags. I did that, and it looks like this. Inside the bag, I added a little condensed milk and left it in the freezer while making the base, just to firm it up a bit. The bag is size 6 by 24. The filling is optional. If you want to make only the base, it is already delicious. As I said, I did not add sugar to avoid making it too sweet, since my watermelon was already very sweet. And look how beautiful these popsicles turned out. The yield was 13 units. I put 130 milliliters of base in each bag. Now I will take them to freeze and come back to show you the frozen result up close. And look at the beautiful color of this popsicle after frozen. And the flavor, I do not even need to say. I do not know about you, but I love watermelon. And in this heat, a refreshing watermelon popsicle is perfect. Look at this result. Are you enjoying the recipes? Then stay with me because there is still the last one. And it is amazing. The last popsicle recipe I will teach you is this economical caramelized banana popsicle, which is irresistible. To make the caramel, add 1 cup of sugar to the pan. Take it to medium heat until the sugar starts to melt. When the sugar starts to melt, you can stir while the sugar is melting. Let me remind you that my ebook with 100 gourmet popsicle recipes is available. In this ebook, besides 100 recipes, I also share very important tips for those starting out. And you also get a bonus ebook with 50 recipes. In it, you will find fit popsicles, detox popsicles, alcoholic popsicles, and economical popsicles. To get yours, just access the link in the description of this video. When the sugar has completely melted, add 1 tablespoon of margarine or butter. The function of the margarine here is to keep the caramel from hardening when frozen. Mix until fully incorporated. Next, add 4 diced bananas of your choice. When you add the banana, the caramel will harden. But do not worry. Keep it on the heat and it will soften again. This caramel with banana will become a delicious caramelized banana filling for the popsicle bags. Keep it on medium heat, stirring from time to time until the caramel softens again. When it gets to this point, you can turn off the heat. As you can see, the banana melts. That is why I did not cut very small pieces. I sliced them. If you want a thicker caramelized banana, just leave it longer on the heat. I like it with syrup like this. Now let's go to the base. In the blender, add 4 sliced bananas, 1 cup of sugar. This recipe does not use condensed milk. To make this popsicle creamy, add 5 tablespoons of powdered milk, 1 liter of whole milk at room temperature, and 1 tablespoon of ice cream stabilizer. Blend everything for 3 minutes, let it rest for 20 minutes, and remove the excess foam before filling the bags. This is the consistency of the caramelized banana already cold. Now, I will teach you how to fill the bags. To fill, you will need a wide funnel. Here, I cut the top of a plastic bottle to use as a funnel. Inside each bag, I will add 1 tablespoon of the caramelized banana mixture. The bag is size 6 by 24. After adding the filling, just spread it, and look how beautiful it is. Now just complete the bags with the base. Here I will put 100 milliliters of base in each bag. And you cannot imagine how delicious this caramelized banana popsicle is. If you have not made it yet, try it and then come back here to tell me what you thought. This recipe made 11 popsicles. Now just freeze them and enjoy this amazing popsicle. I really hope you enjoyed these 3 new recipes, new flavors to add to your menu, and be very successful. These were today's recipes. I will stop here. A big kiss and see you in the next video that comes out tomorrow.